Welcome to the January 2009 edition of Athletics Victoria Video Wrap. We start our roundup at Sandringham with the Victorian Milers Club meet, where races were conducted over 800 metres and 1500 metres. First up, we join the closing stages of the women's 800 metre A race, where Nikki Hamblin from New Zealand leads the local runners.
And Cass Hallam in fourth place, but up the straight there, Hamblin still hanging on out in front, Hetherington fighting hard. But it's Hamblin who's got the best time in this field now, starting to pull away, and it's Nikki Hamblin from New Zealand is pulling right away in this race and is going to take it out. Good win, we'll try and get a time in a few moments. Kelly Hetherington, good race from her, followed then by Regan Logan.
In the women's B race, Delwyn Hewitt led from the start.
So it's Hewitt working up, 50 to go. She's still maintaining this lead over Victoria Brown, and Hewitt's going to take this out. He comes out of the straight. Hewitt will take this out from Brown, followed by DeLuca. Coming through next is Vanessa O'Shea.
The men's 800 metre A race was another international affair with runners from New Zealand and England.
So it's Huffer really striding out, using those long strides to open up a good gap into the home straight. It's Huffer. Pack is following him. Fitzpatrick coming strongly, as is Clark. Huffer in front. Clark working hard with Fitzpatrick. But it's Huffer. Clark is making a big run. Huffer in front. Clark, Huffer. Clark has come through, and Clark will take it from Huffer. Tight between McCullough, Fitzpatrick, and on the inside Olsen.
Daniel Clark's time was a PB. In the B race, Mitch Frey got home ahead of Alex Kostov and Navin Arunasalam.
They come down the straight, and it's Kostov. Frey's fighting him all the way to the line, and it's Mitch Frey. Frey, Kostov, Arunasalam, followed then
in the women's 1500 metre A race, Lee first led at the bell from Lyndon Hall. However, with 200 metres to go, Lyndon Hall made her move.
So Lyndon Hall now coming up the straight, and Lyndon Hall is pulling right away now from Lee first. So Lyndon Hall now really striding out. He's going to take this out comfortably. So Lyndon Hall crosses the line. Good run by Lee first. Renata Biss has moved into third place. In fourth place.
The women's B race saw Sarah Connell win from Belinda Keogh, and Claire Baxter was third.
So Sarah Connell hanging on to this lead here with Belinda Keogh, and Connell's going to take this out. Connell takes it out from Keogh with a good strong finish there by Claire Baxter in next place, followed by Denuden.
The men's 1500 metres A race was a big bunch at the bell, led by Bucheb Chefnaoui.
Here we go. White's now made the big move. And he's going to use his speed. He won the 5,000 metre state title last year, and he's really showing his finishing speed now. So Andrew White comes into the straight now and is starting to pull right away from this field. Parrott still running strongly in second place. But Andrew White now getting right clear. And White's run a beautifully timed race here, pulling right away. White from Parrott, hurry. Followed then by Biles, who came through late. Hennessy, Chefnoe, Willie, Whiteman, Forthorpe, Rayner, Baylor.
In the men's B race, Mark Blickarves had a big win over Dan Ornery and David Carver.
Atkinson. Blickarves got too much of a lead here, and we'll take this race out quite comfortably. Blickarves, Ornery, Carver hanging on to third place, a big run there. So it's Carver, Bruton come up very late.
Victorian race walkers were at the Collingwood track for their meet. On show were two of Australia's top veteran women walkers. Pam Tyndall won the 5,000 metres in 26:24. In the 3,000 metres, Heather Carr walked 15:54. Beth Alexander, just back from the elite training camp at the AIS, did a 14:59.5 for 3,000 metres. In the under 14 1500 metres, Lawrence Judas won in 8:29 from Stacey McLaren and Hayley George. The High Velocity Club tackled high temperatures at their Olympic Park meet. Kulan Runner Singh demonstrated his dominance of the one-lap hurdlers with a convincing win over Aaron Smith and Christopher Brock. In this mixed race, Jessica Case ran just over 65 seconds for the women. Over the short hurdles for men, a mix of hurdle heights was used for the different age groups. Daniel Martin first ran over 99 centimetres, with James Vine 91 centimetres, and Chris McCurley third over the high hurdles of 106.
Followed then by McCurley and then McConkie.
The 100 metre hurdles was another mixed race with under-18 runner Matthew Batako home ahead of Ashley Hamilton, first for the women.
And it's Batako still in front. Batako, Hamilton ran a beautiful race in second place, followed then by Spathis. Unofficial time of 14.92.
Next we look at the 200 metre races for both men and women.
As they straighten up, but it looks like Turk out in front with Worm chasing him, but Turk is starting to extend his lead. And it's Turk is going to run away with this race. Turk, Worm coming on very strongly. Turk, Worm, TU coming on next then is Vine and then Chrome. As they come into the home turn, it's Cutler with a slight lead over Catherine Brennan as they straighten up. It's Cutler, Catherine Brennan, Monica Brennan as they come down the straight. So Cutler's still out in front. Monica Brennan coming through very, very strongly. But it's Cutler, Monica Brennan, Catherine Brennan. Then on the outside there looks like Jones coming through next.
And to finish off this edition, the 400 metre races.
So coming up to the halfway point now, Alice Platten from Ringwood leads, but Kelly Hetherington is running a strong race, is probably level with her at this stage. Also Tara White on the inside running well. As they straighten up, Platten still slightly in front, Hetherington there with her. White followed then by Lanzano and Wiederstein. But it's going to be Platten from Ringwood. Platten is holding her out, and Platten's going to take this out. So Platten hits the line from Hetherington. Fairly tight as they come through in the end there. Looks like Lanzano just... And also running strongly on outside, we got Taylor running very well and Rook. Two outside runners running very, very well. Taylor and Burke as they straighten up. Burke in front. Burke from Taylor, followed then by Boudre, but it's Burke still in front. Burke running very strongly. Burke is going to hold out Taylor. Burke will take it out. Burke, Taylor, Boudre. On the outside there was Rook, followed then by Delfonso, Worm.
Extended highlights of the Milers Club and high velocity meets can be found at ATSVIC TV 2. Until next time, this is Jeansy signing off for Athletics Victoria.